Alright, so, future Luke here realized that the audio and video, absolutely everything that I just recorded, was either corrupted or something. I don't know. So, I'm gonna do what I can. I don't know if I was just not using Filmora correctly or not. I don't know. But, I've already gone through, like, all of this. So that's just, saying. So, but once again, enjoy r/slash kids are stupid. Alright, so when I was in the third grade, every kid in the school was doing this thing called T-Rex arms, which is exactly what you're thinking. You put your arms to your chest, the only movable part is your hands. You do a slight hunch. It was annoying every teacher on campus, but the kids still did it. Once again, I've said all of this before. It really hurts me having to say this again, but like I totally did that. Like we didn't necessarily call it T-Rex arms or something, but like whenever you're that age, you just do your own thing. I mean, but what I'm saying is that it's not necessarily weird for people to be doing this. But here's the weird part of it. Years later, I came in touch with the kid who started the whole thing, and turns out he was just imitating a disabled kid he saw at the supermarket. It is very sad, but I don't know if at that age he could understand the situation that other kid was going through or whatever, but that's a big oof for me. Alright. We all wanted a dog. When I was younger, I used to stare at the sun because I heard it made you go blind, and I really wanted a guide dog, Lamau. Just ask your parents for a dog, man. You can't just ask people for a dog anymore. I'm certain that you could have just asked your parents for a dog. And if they said no, that either meant that they couldn't, that basically you can't have a dog. But ooh boy. Oof. Alright. When I was 3, my 3-year-old asked what my favorite animal is. And when I said penguin, she yelled at me, "No it isn't," and continued to yell at me until I agreed that my favorite animal was a bat. I don't like bats or 3-year-olds. That's oof. Alright, this video is getting into the 1 hour mark for a 12-minute video, so I'm hoping that I can get it done before it's night. But it just took me, I decided to edit a part that I needed to censor. I don't need to censor some of the other parts because it's not something I feel like needs censored. You'll see what I mean whenever the part that is censored. I don't think I need to censor anything else, including this. But I'll just tear up all the money. A child ripped their allowance because he wasn't happy with his amount. His mom walked out of her room and saw this. What would you do if this was your child's behavior? There's that's a lot. Assuming that those all together go to $1 bills. I see lots of 5s in there. Oof, shouldn't have done that. But keep it and give him a piece anytime he asks for money, Lamau. I can see my parents doing this, but only if I was honestly being antagonistic with it, But yeah. Oranges aren't for cats. Sorry, this is a repost. Toddler was asked to feed the cat. Once again, if this is a toddler, can the toddler comprehend that the cat eats different food? Could a toddler really tell if the cat doesn't eat the same food as the toddler itself? But yeah, that does appear to be an orange in the bowl. Does indeed. Okay, so it's time for supper now. I'm still dumb. It may reach the 5-minute mark at this point because I kind of want to eat food. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. This one is my favorite today. My daughter asked me why can't she just quit school, and I told her it's against the law and they'll put me in jail, and my sweet, sweet child looked at me in the eye and said, "I'll visit you." This kid is going, "Nah, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna skip school. I'll visit ya." And prison. But, oof. It's a risk I'm willing to take. I feel like that's most kids' reaction to that nowadays. Like, back in the 50s, it was probably like, I don't want to go. I don't want him to go to jail. But now it's like, yeah, sure, go to jail. I don't care. All right, see if I can get back in my actual energetic idea. But it's 4 now, by the way. But I have a feeling this happens often. Story/text. Zoom classes really do be like this nowadays, though. I was in a Zoom call when there was a faint thud in the background. My teacher peered off in the screen for a second, calmly remarked, "Well, my daughter just ran straight into a wall," and continued to tell us about the structures of proteins. Daughter just ran into a wall. What like school year is your daughter in, though? Like, because if it's in like 3rd grade, I feel like that's the minimum. By 4th grade, I think you realize maybe don't run headfirst into the wall trying to get downstairs. But yeah. Oh boy, the dog in the background. You can tell that the dog's like, "He has been causing so much problems around the house that I cannot solve." But that appears to be paint. Not a lot to say about this post, other than that child obviously just found paint. It's the child, if you remember that meme. Oh boy. You can tell that he has no remorse about it too. Look at those eyes. He doesn't care. He goes, "Yeah, I put paint all over the floor. What about it?" Oh, back to the good stuff. My friend said that when he was 9 years old, my friend said that when he was 9 years old, he was going to go to bed because tomorrow was school. He went to the bathroom because he wanted to pee, but he was sleepy, so he slept on the toilet. He woke up still sleeping, went to bed and slept again. He woke up at 6 p.m. for school and went to the bathroom to pee. But then he slept again and woke up, thought he slept on the toilet whole night. He freaking panicked, went back to bed. His parents were concerned and let him have the day off from school. It's an endless cycle too, because the same thing's gonna happen, unless if it's like on a Friday, the same thing is gonna happen tomorrow too. Oh boy. Alright, it appears to be we have a video of some sort from what appears to be a motion detecting camera. Oh, by the way, it's whenever a 3-year-old has to babysit a 12-year-old. That's what the title of the post was. Standing on the chair. And kerflop. Why did you stand on the chair? If the title implies that you were 12, then shouldn't you know not to stand? Then shouldn't you know not the detected motion thing? Should have known not to stand on the chair, man. Alright, let me go take a nap so I can understand story/text. Alright, my friend wins parenting. I never heard of doing this before, and it is hilarious. She said, "Sometimes I put movies on that are in Spanish, and when my kids get really confused and that's why they can't understand it, I tell them that they're just tired and they should probably take a nap. When they wake up from the nap, I put the same movie on in English, so they think that they're better." That's just a way of getting your kid to actually nap or sleep or whatever, And it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all, but But anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna end it here. Once again, Skit Central. If you want to see more content, wasn't able to make it again to the point, but expect to do maternal video at least a couple of weeks. Really depends on how long I can finish it. The Skit Central and this are going to be the two channels I'm probably just going to be have my main focus on. But hope you enjoyed, and bye.